He is our guy, Jim Schlossnagle. Coach, it's a fun time of year for you because this is what you've been waiting on. You've been waiting for baseball season to get back. You've been watching all the football and basketball and doing all the different things, but now it's your time to shine. How excited are you about this upcoming baseball season?
Yeah, good morning, guys. Super fired up. Trying not to let the upcoming weather get me down, but no, we're excited. It's been a long time since being out, in Dish Falk in front of the fans, and guys been working their tails off, and we still have work to do in the 3 weeks leading up to the season. But yeah, we're super fired up to get going.
So I wanted to ask you this because obviously you come into the season and preseason poll D1 has you at number 3. Perfect Game and Baseball America has you at number 8. I saw another one where they had you at number 9. But my question to you, how much do you buy into preseason polls? Because everybody has their thoughts on it. It's great when your name's in there, but it's also like we haven't done anything yet.
Yeah, I know this. My Starbucks cost the same this morning. That hasn't changed. So no, it's, I think that's great. Those things are all awesome to build excitement for the season. And as my man Gary Patterson used to always say, you're either proving people right or you're trying to prove them wrong. So, we in our program, we talk about it's never about the best team. It's only about the team that plays the best. So, yeah, are we good enough to meet those expectations and end up in Omaha? For sure. But we're not good enough to throw our gloves on the field. Nobody is, and just think we're going to win ball games because of something like that. So yeah, we don't. I mean, when you're at a place like Texas, you expect to be in those rankings year in and year out. But we all know they're meaningless because you have everything gets decided on the field of play. That's why you have to play the games.
Welcome to the morning kickoff again, Coach. We missed you. Couple of questions. First one, Harge and I were talking about the recruiting and the scouting of players and what Austin does and being in Austin. What is one of the team building things that y'all do to get everybody on the same page?
Yeah, I mean, I think you're talking about culture basically, and
Yes,
we're
sir.
super intentional. Culture isn't built in a meeting. It's not built in a one-day team building event or a weekend. It's built every day, and you have to just define who you are, what you stand for. As the old country song says, you got to stand for something or you'll fall for anything, and then you live up to that standard on a daily basis, or do your best to at least. And we know that if we have a great culture and we try to live up to that standard and play to a standard and not a scoreboard every day, that'll give us the best chance. It doesn't guarantee us anything, but we're super intentional, Mark, about connecting our team together, spending time, getting to know each other. And there's a wide variety of things we do. Exercises as a team. We read a book over the holidays as a team, Zoom calls weekly when we're not together. So we just try to stay super connected so that translates to hopefully success on the field.
Well, on the field side of things, last year you talked about left-hand pitching. Were you able to get what you wanted and cultivate what you already had?
Well, yeah, I mean, for sure. And when you consider we're returning maybe the best lefty in the country and Dylan Valanis, and certainly one of the best lefties in the SEC in Luke Harrison, just having those guys back are huge. And then we added Cal Higgins, a transfer from Western Kentucky that we think has a chance to be really good. Cade Bing had some great moments for us last year. He's bigger and stronger. And then we have a freshman lefty named Jack McKernan who we can keep him healthy. He's doing fine right now. He's special. He's got a chance to be a real weapon for us, whether, probably out of the bullpen this year, but as he progresses, he was a very good starting pitcher in high school and on the travel circuit. So we feel good about those guys. We had a guy signed from Mississippi State, Dotson, that we felt great about, but he actually ended up getting drafted and he was already on campus. That really stunk. But that's life in life in college baseball. You never know till you get past that signing deadline. So, but we feel good about it. And Ethan Walker, oh my goodness,
Yes,
Ethan had a great back half of the season for us last year, and really an unsung hero, very unique pitcher that throws a lot of strikes.
Doc Holliday, that's what I call him. I like him with that mustache. We're talking to Texas baseball coach Jim Schlossnagle as they get ready to start the season. And coach, obviously you made some moves in the transfer portal. Carson Tenney at catcher. You also brought in Aiden Robbins from Seton Hall. He looks like a stud. I got a chance to watch him do some damage against Texas Tech over at the Dell Diamond. Brought in Josh Livingston. You also brought in a third baseman, well, shortstop, but it looks like he may be playing third base for you. Timo, how you say Becerra, right?
I would say Becerra.
Becerra. Okay. And then the other question I have for you about this squad is Adrian Rodriguez. How's his health, and Ethan Mendoza?
Yeah, well, those transfers, we're certainly going to count on those guys to make impacts, and they're going to do that in their own way. Ethan's, knock on wood, Ethan's looking really good. He's put on some good weight. He's gotten significantly stronger, impacting the baseball. He's always been a guy that's got a good contact rate, puts the ball in play, gritty, super competitive baseball player, but he's hitting the ball a lot harder. So I don't want to put anything on him, but I expect him to have a great season. Adrian, he had that hand issue last year that he ended up playing through, and what he did for us, Mike, as he was a switch hitter his whole life, and then he had to figure out what it feels like to have a breaking ball coming at your face for the very first time in his life. He had to do that in the SEC. He could only hit left-handed. So he had a little surgery in the fall. He's on his way back from that. I think we'll be fine. He may or may not be ready for the very start of the season, but he's progressing nicely. He's doing great in his defense and just kind of building up in his hitting, so we can kind of get that behind us. Those, as there are injuries that can linger, and we would rather not have him fight through something if we don't absolutely have to. So we're trying to slow play a little bit, but I think he'll be fine.
Awesome. I know that you're busy today. I know that there's a lot going on. We're going to have our regular conversation on 8:00 on Thursdays. But before we let you go, you got a couple of events that are going to be happening. Obviously, the alumni game will take place on Saturday, but you have an event on Friday that a lot of people need to come out and support this program.
Yeah, so we have next, Friday night, was it the 30th, I believe?
Yes.
A week from tomorrow. We have our second annual women's clinic, so not everybody can come.
Remember, Mark tried to come last year and crashed the party.
Yeah. I don't know if he's looking for a date or what. But
no, I wasn't looking for a date. I was looking to get out of the house so I wouldn't have honeydews.
I hear you. Yeah, no, it's a great time. Went off great last year. We had about 250 ladies last year. Do a little fashion show, have some great supporters that set up some booths where they can do some shopping leading up to the season. It's mostly Texas baseball, whether it be clothing, attire, jewelry, all kinds of stuff. Our players do a fashion show, some good food. Chris Harrison, my good buddy, formerly of The Bachelor, and lives here in town. Son actually goes to TCU, and so he's going to MC it for us. And so it's going to be a great night. It's a lot of fun. And then, of course, the next day we have the alumni game. So hopefully this weather will get out of here and allow us to have a pretty day.
Well, as always, we enjoy speaking with you, and we look forward to the season. We're excited about it because I've seen a lot of the new guys that you've brought in, obviously the returning players, and there's a lot to be excited about when it comes to Texas baseball. So we'll continue these conversations as we get closer to the season. And actually next Thursday, 8:00, we'll have Texas baseball coach Jim Schlossnagle joining us for our weekly conversation. As always, Coach, we appreciate you, my man.
You got it. You guys have a great day. Stay warm this weekend. Hook 'em.